Mother with us on the phone. Mother, what's the scene down on ground now?
Well, protesters continuing this particular protest as we speak. In fact, all of these protesters are sitting in Dharna for about the past hour and a half or so. They, of course, came in from the Nizamuddin side, wanted to go towards India Gate where the police stopped them. Protesters, of course, for their part have said that they would be ready to protest at any spot like Jantar Mantar, for instance, which has been officially designated, but wanted to take the procession along on foot till that place. The police had asked them to go by buses that they have designated, but the protesters are not agreeing to that, and so really we'll have to see what takes place as far as this particular protest is concerned. A large number of the activists and academics were gathered at the spot, really, of course, continuing with this protest and addressing the crowds over here, particularly the entire issue relating to what Abhijit Mukherjee had said about dented and painted activists, really, of course, protesting on this issue. A lot of protesters here saying that it shows absolute insensitivity and that he must immediately apologize, really, as far as this particular statement is concerned. So a lot of strong voices, particularly demanding increased for women in the national capital, as well as speedy justice as far as trials pertaining to rape is concerned. So one really has to see what takes place at this particular location, whether the police will remove protesters forcibly from this place. We do know how police has all along said that they would not take any action against those.
I just think we seem to have lost Madhav's line, but he will be joining us live any moment now, taking us through what's happening down on ground. Madhav, if you're live with us, what's happening down on ground? Take us through. Madhav, if you can hear me, take us through the scenes down on ground at that intersection between Dr. Zakir Hussain Road and Subramaniam Bharti Road.
Completely barricaded by the police, not allowing all of these hundreds of protesters who've gathered over here right in the heart of the national capital. They're sitting down on dharna saying that they are not going to be going past this particular area. The police has asked them to protest at Jantar Mantar, but these protesters say that they will not go aboard the buses that have been designated for this purpose. I have with me Lenin, who's from the JNU Students Union and in fact heads it. Lenin, what are all your protesters over here saying that they're not going to go aboard buses? What are you going to do? How long will you continue over here on dharna?
We'll continue. We ask the police, it's a peaceful demonstration in democratic manner. We have the right to do protest. We ask the police, then we'll take a julus, whether it will be India Gate or Jantar Mantar. But the police saying we'll take them in the bus. But if you want to go by bus, we'll arrange the bus for ourselves. We don't need any police bus. We'll march peacefully to Jantar Mantar, otherwise India Gate.
Right. Ma'am, we're also joined by Ranjana Kumari, here known activist as far as women's rights issues are concerned. Ma'am, what is going to happen as far as this protest is concerned? The police is not allowing you to go any further, and a large number of issues, like for instance, what Abhijit Mukherjee has said, have been raised by speakers here. What would you say about these issues?
I think let me tell you what Abhijit Mukherjee, being the son of President of India, who is a respected, very senior politician and also of course now our president, is absolutely sexist. It is totally, kind of insult to women of India. It is not expected of a man like him to talk in such a way, almost as if a street urchin is making a lewd remark. It is absolutely unacceptable. He must apologize to women of India. And also we have come here in, all the women's groups have joined in with the young people from different student unions and different youth organizations. We want to convey our message that we are not going to keep quiet. We will not sit till justice is delivered and whatever has been promised has been put in place. We understand that all these announcements will mean nothing unless the systems are put in place, resources are given, policies are made and laws are reframed to really give justice.
Right. Lenin, after Sunday, we had seen what had happened over the weekend. There was, of course, violent clashes from both sides, from protesters, whereas the police was concerned. We had seen a lull as far as these protests are concerned. Today, again, you've begun. So, will we once again see continuous protests on behalf of various students, organizations and bodies that you represent? present.
Yeah, we will continue our protest, but the more peaceful and democratic manner. That day it happens, it's very unfortunate. We, from the students, we condone the, the death of the Tomar actually. We believe in peaceful democratic manner protest. It's accepted. If the police doesn't accept it, they have the right to, they going to rampage it. But we will continue our protest, peaceful manner.
Ranjanji, what would you say about those violent protests that you saw?
Violence has been done by the police. It has come from the police. You can see even today, there is no need for such a peaceful group of people to barricade the way they are. Double barricade is there. There is a barricade behind. They are ready to hit, throw, all kinds of tear gas, beat the students at any moment. But we will not give them this opportunity. We know that we are peaceful people. We will say loud. We are making it loud and clear that we will not sit quiet till justice is delivered.
Right. Thank you so much for talking to Times Now. So that is, as you can see clearly, the activists who are gathered at the spot at the intersection of Subramania Bharati Marg and Dr. Zakir Hussain Marg, saying that they are not going to move from this spot until their demands are, of course, agreed to. Also at this point of time saying that they condone any kind of violence, and as far as these protests are concerned, they will continue to remain peaceful. Madhav Das Gopalakrishnan in New Delhi for Times Now.